The big thing for me going forward is they're allowing you guys to use mouse and keyboard, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm planning. I'm gonna bring my stuff down. I'm gonna be playing on a mouse and keyboard at MSI, so I'm not like a stranger to the keyboard and mouse. I played it before when I first found Smite. I played on PC because my brother introduced me to the game, and I've been grinding, and I'm definitely proficient with it more. I'm just definitely a lot more comfortable with it, so I'm looking forward to using it and hopefully doing a lot more than I can do on a controller. Because when you put on a controller, you like are kind of limited because you're not as accurate as you are on a keyboard and mouse. So definitely looking forward to see how well I can play.
Is everybody, so obviously, I mean, Bobby, he has the PC experience. I imagine he'll be switching over to a mouse and keyboard.
Oh yeah.
Do you have anybody on the squad right now that is going to stick with the controller?
No, nobody's gonna be playing on a controller at LAN. The hunter role, Griff had to pick up a keyboard and mouse because you can't. He wouldn't be able to contend with any hunter if you played on a controller because it's so hard to consistently hit autos on a controller compared to a keyboard and mouse. So he had to make the switch. Bronic wanted to play on a controller, but over time he kind of he learned how to play on a keyboard because Bronic and Griff are both like box natives, so they started on Xbox, so they didn't have any prior experience on a keyboard, and over time they've been playing like ranked, and we've been scrimming and stuff ever since we qualified for MSI on keyboards, and they've learned to play on it and they became proficient with it. So we're all gonna be playing on keyboards and mouse at LAN, and we hopefully can make some noise. That would be awesome.
Do you think this will lead to any changes down the road for the box community with, cross play or just being able to use the mouse and keyboard? Do you think that'll ever trickle down just to everyday online play?
Probably eventually. I'm pretty sure Xboxes and PS4s are picking up like keyboard and mouse compatibility. So probably down the line, everybody's going to be using it. Honestly, I probably see myself going to PC like at the end of the year maybe, because I definitely enjoy the game. The game is a lot more enjoyable on a keyboard and mouse because it's just so fluent, and then especially on a PC because the frames are essentially tripled. Because on Xbox you only pull around like 60 frames, but on PC I get like 150. So that's like the game is like 3 times quicker, so it feels really, really, really good to play.
Yeah, it was going to be like the next question was like, do you think with everybody kind of being able to use the mouse and keyboard and like essentially being forced because you can't play as well when you go to LAN, are we going to see, the Xbox scene kind of die a little bit? Are we going to see console as a whole?
I think that's what they're trying to do. I think they're just trying to integrate all the teams into like one league, or not one league, but like into like just playing on like PC in general.
Do you think there's a chance for us to get an all console final for this, like the first phase of the day? No.
I don't know. I think we're the only team. I'm not trying to be like BM, but I think we're the only team that can have that has a shot at being competitive against the PC teams.
There's certain positions, right, that don't require the same mouse movements. Your support could play fine on a controller. Your solo could play fine on a controller. Obviously, your ADC is gonna be fucked if they're playing on a controller.
Yeah.
Jungle, it's not the same either. You need to be able to have the fluid mouse movements. Some mids, if you're playing Zhong Kui, you could play on a controller.
Like AoE gods,
yeah. But in some roles, in some matchups, it works fine. And I think a couple of last I knew, some of the rival guys were going to play with a controller at LAN versus everybody getting on a massive keyboard. So I was excited to see that. But I don't know if that's still the case because obviously you had guys in your squad thinking the same, and it was talked the sense into them.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. Like, if you play on a controller, you kind of just put yourself at a natural disadvantage because you're not as accurate. You're only using your thumbs compared to like using every finger. Like you use your whole hand for a mouse, so of course you're gonna be more precise because you're using more body parts. So like, yeah, I don't know. I just think you need to play on a keyboard, especially against like those teams because they're definitely good. They're definitely good teams.